Happy Friday from the Angie Mason studio. I wanted to come on and say hello to you guys as well as show you a few things and tell you a couple things I have planned. So let's get started. I wanted to just share a couple of beautiful rocks because I collect rocks. I know it's very popular right now. There's crystal shops everywhere you go, which is great for me because I've always loved them. So, here is some Labradorite for your Friday. This beautiful palm stone has really wonderful flashing on it. If I can get the right angle. There it goes. Then, actually, another Labradorite piece that I have is an amazing Labradorite heart. Oh, I just love this one so much. It's big. Oh, wow. It's got the reflection of my screen on it, so let's see if we can simplify the look so it doesn't have so much reflecting pollution. There it goes. Look at the colors flashing. And then actually, it's both sides. Wow. This side. I mean, really, both sides of this one blew my mind. It's incredible. So, there's that. And then I have a really magical stone. It's one of my absolute favorites in my collection, lovingly referred to as the Neverending Story Stone. It's got a whole world inside of it. You could see the rock biter. I see the rock biter. The swamps of sadness. It's all in here. And it's just magical. There's like flashes of rainbows and cobwebs and just gorgeous glistening pieces in here. If you could see all that's going on. These stones are really great to sort of meditate on and just daydream. It kind of gets your minds off of things and into a really wonderful realm. So there you go. I wanted to just share a little meditation on my stones. So, another thing I was thinking of putting together was a blog post on angiemason.com of books that helped me at different points. And they could be like anything from, I mean, they're all pretty much, a lot of them are creative books, but they could be creative business books, such as, you know, whenever I started out with like doing freelance design, or even to this day, for illustration and design, the Graphics Artist Guild Handbook. It's a pricing and ethical guidelines, sort of like the industry standards, and it comes with contracts and all this great stuff. I'm gonna put a blog post together and tell you about it. This is a new book I'm reading. I don't know a full review yet because I'm still reading it, but so far it's really interesting. Make art no matter what. It was put together by a woman who is basically like a therapist to artists. So she's giving advice from that angle. It's not like she's an artist, but she's a psychologist or a therapist. I can't remember exactly her title, but she works as like an artist coach. So she's working with all these different artists, and she compiled all the different information anonymously and just the sort of things that everyone's dealing with, and put it together in a book. So I'm in the middle of reading it. We'll see how that goes. But let's see. I mean, I have a lot of books. I have to dig them out. They're like Art and Fear is a classic one from art school that one really touched me. I remember also Poetics of Space, that book also, for different reasons, just got my head in a good place where I needed to be. Philosophy. So, this is All Good Things. It's a recent book put out by the wonderful Stephen Alcock. He curates just wonderful art collections online, and then he put together a book of just, there's just so much magical goodness in this book. I can't tell you how wonderful this is. It's just like all those images that you've seen over the years that touched you, and you're like, oh, it's just inspiring. To have it as a collection, amazing. So then, of course, in my blog that I'll put together, and I'll let you know when that's up, I'm going to be mentioning Linda Berry, because she is just the most wonderful teacher, and also, no matter where you are, if you're a student or not, it's just her advice just really touches your heart, and I find it very inspiring, and she really gets me out of ruts, you know. She's got some great little, methods that she talks about in this book, and she has another one called Making Comics, which is great. So I am going to be putting that together, as well as like other books that I'm not sharing here. I'm kind of, I have a library room that has all these books from, well, I'm old, so years and years and years and years of collecting books. So I have to go through them and see what ones were the really key ones that I felt were really helpful. I wanted to make a blog post about books that really truly helped me and share that with you. So, what else? It's 2021. I already finished this sketchbook. So, I started this sketchbook, which I didn't really do anything. I don't know why I painted it. This Post-it note yellow. I heard that the guy that made Post-it notes actually just passed away, so maybe it was an ode to him. Psychically, I just knew it was going to happen. So I'm just doodling in here and doing some things. You'll recognize this doodle from my blog. But yeah, I'm just having some fun, goofing around. And then this was the one I did yesterday, really quick. It's a Piglet Squid. Look them up. They're just so charming. But yeah, I just loved them, so I just had to draw them, paint them. Hemi gouache. It's great because hemi gouache it's a nice consistency to paint with. It's not like watercolor. It's a little thicker, but it's really just, I find it really easy to just slap down some colors, and it's forgiving in the sense that as far as it drying out, you can just spray it with water, and it'll come back to life if you accidentally dry it out, which sometimes that happens. Always taking notes too. I have another journal here with notes, making plans for these blog posts and such, but I wanted to just come on here and ramble and talk to you for no good reason except to say hi. So this is, I guess, a little, what do they call these? Vlogs? Video log? Blog? Clog? Fog. Yeah, so I am making pictures, and things are progressing. Maybe slowly, maybe not. I'm not showing you anything. It's coming along. I'll just say that. Sometimes life gets tricky and takes your time away from what you're doing, so that's okay, it happens. But keep at it. I keep at it. And I don't know if the sound quality is good on this. I was putting the microphone right here so you would hear me, because I'm not really a super loud talker. Like, I don't have a booming voice, so if my microphone is not near me, I'll sound like I'm mumbling. What can you do? I want to show you this. Isn't this fun? It's my little pen and pencil holder. I like it. Anyway, I will see you guys soon. Keep an eye on my blog. If you haven't visited it in a while, do check it out. I've been putting a lot of different content on there, from reviews, videos of me playing around with these materials, as well as painting videos from past paintings that I've created, works in progresses, like the behind the scenes rather. So it's all there. It's all there. As well as my own creative tips and just art, lots of art. So go check it out. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys soon. Have a great weekend.